Get free Bitcoin daily. No investment needed, no NFTs, RollerCoin's full test. Using the reference link below, you will automatically get 1,000 Satoshi Bitcoin for free. If you don't know what that is, it's a fraction of Bitcoin, 1,000 fractions for free using the reference link. If that's not enough to make you want to cloud mine for free, I don't know what it is. It's Bitcoin being airdropped to your in-game wallet. So let's just start off. We're going to kind of do a full walkthrough on this game. Here's all the wallets. Here's all the coins you can essentially mine. Some of these up at the top, Roller Token, Season Token, Hamvest Token, Freon, and Taskwall are all in-game tokens. You can use them to buy crates and different other things, parts, and whatnot. Keep in mind the season time. We'll talk about that in a minute. But you can also mine XRP, Algorand, Tron, Doge, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, BUSD, Toncoin, Polygon, Solana, Tether, Floki. eCoin is also a game coin. You can mine Pepe, SHIB, and Litecoin. But keep into account whatever coin you are mining. For example, let's do Doge. Doge, you can deposit Doge and withdraw what's in this game for whatever the transaction fee is. The minimum amount is 10 Doge. However, to withdraw, you need 220 Doge. So let's do that, for example, for XRP. For XRP, you can deposit minimum of 5 XRP, but you can withdraw. You need 40 XRP to withdraw. So me personally, I like to keep a little in there so I can always withdraw a small amount, whatever I need. And there's different variations. For example, in Litecoin, you need to have 5 Litecoin, which is $500 from what I understand. So me personally, I'm not mining Litecoin as that would take a while to get that amount of Litecoin. Now let's dig into the game and what it does. So there's all these banners up here at the top. Let's see, power scalping, bull run. You can click these. Yes, it looks like they're virus banners, but the game is legit. Been playing it for 5 years. And you can see the power is 1 perahash, 500 terahash, and the rest is the gigahash. It's not showing you the perahash, but you spend 1.49 RLT for 1 miner, and you get that perahash once it is put on a rack within your building. So maybe you have 1 room, maybe you have multiple rooms. You can see that I have 3 rooms here, all have miners in them. And if I want another room, it costs 120 RLT. You can mine RLT by going up here to where it says block. You click this little arrow and it shows you the power chart of what you are actually mining. So this is RLT. You can click on these different ones, see the different percentages of what's going on. That one's more or less irrelevant. The one right above it, however, the My Power section, it will allow you to adjust what you are mining. So currently I have 2.4 terahash mining XRP and 514 perahash mining Doge. You can split the power up here. You can adjust it to whatever you like. Sometimes I like to have a little USDT, sometimes mix and match. And the reason you constantly switch this up, granted, if you are mining RLT, they give you a bigger bonus. So you actually earn more game coin by mining just the RLT. As you see, I just mined a block. I got paid in Bitcoin, or I guess not Bitcoin, I got paid in XRP and Doge. But you can adjust these levels depending on when we're looking at this area. It says gold 2. Oh, starting to lag out a bit. Gold 2, you click that. Yours may be silver, maybe bronze, but it gives you a general idea of what you can mine within your league. Once you go to a new league, you can't go back. So if you get into the next league and then you're not earning enough Parahash, you're still able to earn the money from that league, but you're not going to be earning as much as somebody who has more power than you currently do. So for example, in gold, 2.99 Doge divided between the people who are also mining Doge. So when you go to League Power, You can see there's Doge, 12% of everybody in this league, 12% of the 4,853 are mining Doge. For example, Ethereum, 5%, XRP, 4.5%. And so my power is adjusted. I need some RLT to buy some miners within the game or racks to put miners in. This game is very, very in-depth. You really start piecing it together. And it's not just about playing the games. It's about compiling your miners to earn you more money in the long run. So referencing back up here, when you look at Gold 3, let's look at Doge. Gold 2 is 2.9 Doge divided between 4,800 people. Well, in Gold 3, there's only 4,000 people, but the Doge being divided between those people is 10 Doge. So getting into that next league is amazing because you are getting paid out way, way more. However, if you are just starting out in this game, you start with 0 parahash all the way down here. You can only mine these 4 coins, but you do get a higher percentage depending on what league you are in. So there may be 36,000 people splitting 1.4 RLT, but when you move to Bronze 3, it's 1.55 RLT between less people. Move to the next league, to Silver 1, the RLT goes down, but there's also half the amount of people within that league. So the payouts may be a little bit different, and once you hit Silver 1, you can start mining XRP. And when you look at Silver 1, it's 0.252 XRP divided between 13,000 people, 252 XRP, but when you're in gold, it's 0.12. So you have to kind of decide what is the best coin to mine within your league. Me personally, no matter what league I'm in, I'm mining XRP, Doge, and in the next league, when I get to Gold 3, when I get 5 Arahash, it's getting there, I'm going to start moving into Solana. Why is that? Because there's 4,000 users, 0.02 Solana divided between those users compared to 0.008. You see how there's a pretty big difference in the leagues and the amount of money you can earn. That was a pretty detailed version of the game and the leagues. There's a bunch of stuff in here. So for example, the puzzles, they happen every couple days. You can play games. For example, I played 58 games I could claim, and when you claim, you get the option to earn a reward. So for here, there's 2 for level 1. You need 4 to get this miner, which is 1.5 parahash, and so on and so forth. But through the event, every time you claim, you can potentially earn one of the things within the event. So I am lagging out. Oh no. Lagged. Okay. There's the event miners. Anytime you claim, you have the opportunity to get an additional, whether it's parts to upgrade your miners and earn more parahash. It could be a number of things, but I got some parts, I got some RST, and RST is an in-game coin where you can go to the store over here, and then you click Season Store, and maybe you have 1,750 RST you can buy this miner with that in-game coin. Up here you can see that, oh no, I'm lagging out a lot. Up here you can see that there's 1,496 RST that have been accumulated, and you say, how did you get that much RST? I will show you in a bit, but then you can buy these parts, and when you get the parts, then you can merge miners if you have more than one miner. So for example, close this, go to Forge. So just click Forge. It takes you to this area, and you see there's a bunch of stuff in here. For example, you want to buy an old miner case. You need this many parts, 190 hash boards, 190 wires, 190 fans, and then 1.9 RLT in order to craft this box. And what's inside that box is any of these miners. There's a whole list of them. Maybe you buy one box and you get 80 parahash, and it puts you in a completely different league. Now they're implementing things like keys, so you need keys in order to open boxes, and it gets really, really in-depth, and you kind of figure it out by each individual season. You can merge your parts. For example, I bought some of the miners from here. I merged them into level 2. So now to get to level 3 and get 10 parahash per miner, because I took 2 original miners, made a level 2. Then I need 2 of those, so 4 miners to make 2 level 3s. Then I take those 2 miners and I can merge them again, make them level 4, and then from 4, I need 19 blue wires to make level 5. And to get those parts, you go to this merge tab, you click parts, and when you have parts in your inventory, for example, I have a bunch of normal fans I got out of a box. I have 600 fans, but it costs 48 fans to make 1 green fan. To make 1 blue fan, you need 19 green fans. You kind of see how this layers into itself. And in order to merge those parts, the miners, you need the higher level fans, higher level wires, whatever it may be, in order to increase your parahash. And with that, hopefully that's helpful and you kind of understand how to get bigger miners. Then you can place them on your racks and they can start earning you passive rewards. So if I go up here to the top, I click, all right, I'm mining XRP. We can see if we refresh this, that XRP is 0.005 XRP every 10 minutes. 0.000519 XRP. And I get that every 10 minutes. You say, how do you get that? It just goes to the account and it starts accumulating passive rewards because I have batteries. So batteries, they give you 4 days of power. You don't have to do anything. You just come in, click the battery one time, and it continuously mines every 10 minutes cryptocurrency to your wallet. Another way to earn passive income or get higher parahash is to play these games, and you can get paid in-game currency for playing the games. You can get paid in DOGE, Polygon, Tron, XRP, or Tether, or even parts or batteries or additional power. And to increase levels, so for example, this guy, I need to play it 3 times, and on the 4th time, I get 500 points if there's an event going on. So like I was talking about, we have the puzzle event where you get those miners from doing things. There's the power scaling. So you get 500 points for completing 3 games, and that goes to get you rewards within the events that are happening. So you see I got all these things just from playing games or merging miners. If you want to get this done quick, that's where people start putting money into the game, and you get, for example, you merge a miner or you exchange cryptocurrency for RLT. If you say, for example, you take 5 XRP and you want to get 6 RLT, when you do that exchange, it boosts the amount of rewards you get from playing games. So like buying 6 RLT with cryptocurrency, it does a multiplier, and that multiplier allows you to pass the games quicker and allows you to earn through the progression event a lot quicker. So you're getting 1.6 times and your XRP starts going up quicker, meaning you earn rewards quicker as well. You can also buy the Golden Pass, which is essentially no longer a freemium game. You are paying, but it puts you way up in the leagues. You start earning money a lot quicker just doing the season pass. And if I can click that, there's the season pass. You see just playing the games, you can earn these things on the right, 250 terahash, 500 terahash, and so on. But if you activate the pass, you're paying however much Doge, and you don't instantly get all the rewards, or you can buy it in like RLT, XRP, any currency that you can mine, and you can get all the rewards for the pass immediately, putting you up in the league and earning passive income a lot quicker. And the last thing I want to bring up in this video is expeditions. So me personally, I have these two hamsters. One I got for like 5 RLT during one of their events, and then this other guy, this Hexaron guy, I think it cost me a little bit of Doge, but I've well earned the Doge back just paying for this one character. So for example, there's these expeditions, and the Hexaron can earn any of these crypto chests. You see there's 100 health up here at the top right, then there's 80, there's 75, and then the little horseshoe is luck. And so there's 3 stats for each individual hamster, but whenever they hit these higher numbers, anytime I send him on a mission, every other mission that he passes, he has the opportunity to win anywhere from $500 to $750 or USDT. Unfortunately, USDT can't be withdrawn in the game at the moment, which brings me to this point. He can earn any of these, and he doesn't need any specific level. 1,750 Doge, 1,000 Doge, 750 Doge, 550, 350, Tron, any of these miners essentially. And it's just beneficial within the game. So you can send these guys on missions ever so often. They have a 12-hour to 24-hour cooldown period once they complete or fail a mission. And this guy, he gets crypto chests, which gives him the opportunity in these expeditions to earn ridiculous rewards. So the way I saw it is I think I paid like 700 Doge for the character. I already made that back because he collected a 750 Doge crypto chest. So it was a free character, and now he continues to earn me passive USDT, Doge, Tron, miners that help me earn more passive rewards within the game. There are other hamsters out there right now, but I personally recommend the Hexaron guy or somebody who can earn cryptocurrency from going on missions. And there's a bunch of banners up here at the top. You can buy miners with RLT. There's bundles. Hamsters and Forge right now, it's kind of impossible for people who are just starting. But for example, you could forge a hamster, like see there's 70 heart, 80 strength, 50 health for this little character. He gives you 25 extra loot. He can for sure win. He gives extra XP for the other characters and so on. And they're going to implement this further within the game. However, it is currently impossible to get this item as it's for the people who played years ago. Magic Wool, impossible to get. So if you stuck around through this entire video, hopefully you can get a hamster here whenever they come out with another one where you can earn crypto chests and passive rewards. But as of right now, it's essentially just I come in, I don't even have to play these games. You can also do task walls and earn passive RLT. They never work for me for whatever reason, but they got surveys, they got tasks, things that kind of give you opportunities to earn RLT playing other games, and so on. The game's extremely in depth. You can buy your way to the top and start earning passive rewards. You can open boxes and, gamble your money. Me personally, it's all been freemium. I haven't really paid for anything except for that one hamster who has made me my money back. So that's about the entire rundown on RollerCoin. Use that reference link in the description below. Get 1,000 Satoshi for free. And hopefully you guys are earning some passive rewards doing almost nothing playing this game. So good luck. Have fun with it. And I will see you guys on the next one.